So today is Sunday the 6th of September 2009. This is Magdeburg. I've just parked my car here alongside the Elbe river, and it looks like it's going to rain. First time this autumn, I hesitate to use the word autumn, it's theoretically still summer. First time I put 3 layers of clothing on, and the first thing I'm greeted with is this rather interesting ship mill, which has been restored some 10 years ago. Now a ship mill is used as a mill for grinding corn or whatever, flour, and wouldn't be corn here, it'd be wheat. And I know the Romans had them on the Tiber River, and the advantage of having a mill alongside, rather than a mill which is using falling water, is it doesn't make any difference how high or low the water is, but it can be a rather weak structure in times of floods and things like that. But anyway, so that's a historic mill, which was probably several hundred years old. Now it had the wonderful sound of the church bells, still there, but it's not as strong as it was. Very, very nice to hear. And I'm now going towards the cathedral, which I presume, judging by the bells, is down here somewhere. I love the sound of church bells, and I regret to say I think I'm going to have missed this display concert, so I'm walking towards the cathedral now. I think this is what is called the Cathedral District, so we've got some of the housing here, and this building here, and this church dates back in its original form to 1063 according to the sign. But here, this is a piece of, isn't that wonderful? There's the Leaning Tower of Magdeburg. I mean, normally you think I wasn't holding the camera straight, as is usually the case. So this is the Cathedral Square. Big. The area around here was destroyed in bombing in 1945, and whereas Magdeburg largely did escape some of the heavier raids, by the time the Western Allies had got to a stage where having a less target-rich environment, this came onto a list of potential targets and was hit. The socialist regime did very little to make up for it. 10:15, one chime only. And it's only been since the liberation of East Germany that and the implication that something's been done about this. Very nice large square. I've got this thing going through my mind at the moment. It's probably a bit on the ridiculous side, but I'll share it anyway. 15 weeks ago I was in Olomouc in the Czech Republic, Sunday as well, and there's little things about Olomouc and Magdeburg which strike me as being in common. I mean, Olomouc is utterly wonderful, but like this, for example, having the walk to the church, the cathedral, like in Olomouc, is a bit off away from the centre, and a similar type of walk. Well, maybe not quite in the same category, of course. I don't want to insult anyone from Olomouc. But this is a nice cathedral square. I like that funny housing there. Probably totally impractical. Well, my earlier comment about Olomouc, and we have here the same as you see in Olomouc. Okay, it's much a smaller model, but it's just as nice. Well, almost as nice. cathedral. And they even have the things written in Braille for that. A wonderful old, what do you call them? Well. Kein Trinkwasser. This is part of what's called the Romantic Road, which from the north, and it goes on down the Saal river, which those people who have seen some of my films will have noticed some things I filmed from the Saal in the past. I'm not going to say that Magdeburg is an architectural gem or anything like that, but I'm much more pleasantly surprised than I was expecting. In fact, I came here expecting nothing, and I found some very nice places. So here we have the Cathedral of Magdeburg, which, if memory serves me correct, was started by King Otto I, which would have been over 1,050 years ago. And in front of it, we've got this curious looking memorial, which is a memorial to the reunification of Germany, and it stands for democracy, Einheit, unity, Frieden, peace, Freiheit, freedom. And there we have, Wir sind das Volk, so we're the people. Put up here on the 3rd of October 2003, which was the 13th anniversary of the unification. I'm sorry, I think my earlier comment about this having been put the Otto was wrong, because it's 800 years, so it wasn't. There was 4 Otto kings, if I remember right, the Otto first, second, third and fourth, and I believe they may have founded Magdeburg. Possibly wrong on that. I'm trying to remember this from doing A-level history at school. Now, this odd building here is called the Green Citadel of Magdeburg. It was done by an Austrian architect who had some rather non-conventional ideas in architecture. Although, to be quite honest, I quite like them. It certainly attracts other people, and it's not a surprise. The gentleman who did this, the Austrian, he died. He was only 72 as well, and he was the last thing he ever did. I've forgotten his name now.